What the fuck going on? This is actually like the whole stream compared to the last video I just watched. So this is Kai Cenat and LeBron James full stream. But it's really not that long, as you can see. But regardless of that, we're still about to tune in. Let's get straight into this, all right? Yo, this shit laggy. Fucking Tom Brady.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so this is, you guys can look too. Okay. So this is the audience. Okay. Brian, you're sitting here in the third chair. Third chair. Next to Matt. Okay, perfect. Ty, you're sitting on the end. Okay, got you. On the left side. Got you. Got it? Got you. Three. Yeah. Okay. Got it? Okay, thank you guys. We just want to play, nigga. Let's clear this. We're about to start. That's the play, nigga. Break.
She about to get active, nigga.
Okay. Listen, I've had the great fortune to be around some very famous people, some of which are on the stage now, but this next cat I'm going to call out might be the most famous person I've ever been around. Give it up for Kai Cenat.
Heavy on one of the most famous people he ever been around. That little nigga is goated. No disrespect, bro. You not like that. My nigga, though.
Oh, shit, I have a big impact on the world, on people.
Well, when we were kids, obviously, I had 3 older sisters that were probably my biggest sporting inspirations, and they were all great athletes. So I saw what they did for my family, and for me to be in the ball fields my entire life, growing up and going to women's softball games and women's soccer games, and I was like, that was my entire life. So
Tom Brady.
It was early age for all of us, and then the fact that we got to move on to the professional level, and then to have my kids, you know, be a part of all these incredible moments that I had, but then to experience it with you guys, I mean, look at what sports is doing for us right now. We're coming from all over the world. You guys are fans of lots of different teams, but we're all in this room together to share like a really unique moment. This is a unique moment in my life. You don't see many of these rooms full of people with this much excitement, so it's an amazing impact, not personally, from the inside out, but also from the outside in. And I think the important part is for us always to, you know, hold sports to a high standard, and always, you know, as athletes, I always felt it a responsibility to show up every day and give you guys everything I had. And I know LeBron does that. I'm sure Victor is doing that, because you guys are the reasons why we show up every day and play our ass off.
We've been all over the world, from China to all over the place, all over.
Let's just acknowledge the fact that my son Kai is on the same stage as Tom Brady and LeBron James. You understand what I'm saying? Like, let's just acknowledge that for 1 second, shall we? Like, come on, bro. It's greatness in the making.
People getting excited, and is that why you still play, brother?
Absolutely. I mean, we do all of our
LeBron.
People ask me this question all the time, and I say, I don't know. How much longer, bro?
That's a good question. How much longer are you planning on staying in the NBA? I think that man won another ring, or he's just trying to get his son somewhere far. I really don't know, or unless until both of his sons is in the NBA. I really don't know. Knowing this man, he's trying to do something monumental, like something that's going to change the whole NBA forever. And I know that man. I don't know you personally, bro, but you changed the game on some Allen Iverson shit. You know what I'm saying?
the country. Obviously, you played around the world. I remember you guys figured out. I thought you were going to win that game. You guys really got it. It was scary. Unbelievable. One of the best games I've seen. But what is it for you? What does it feel like for you to be in a whole other country playing the sport that you love, living in the city, traveling around that? What does that feel like? Are you loving it? And is it what you expected? Yeah, it's what I expected more. Coming from you.
I don't give a fuck what that nigga gotta say. Facts. That's disrespectful, but fuck it. Gangsta. Facts. Fuck you talking about?
Oh, I know I'm from New York. Yo, yeah.
Yeah. Hold on.
Hey, I'm not about to act like I'm not next to Tom Brady, LeBron James, American Wemby. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I don't even know how I'm here right. I don't even know what's going on.
I don't even know.
Like,
Yeah, like.
Yo, make some noise. Make some noise, y'all. No cap. Oh, yo, yeah, hold on. So, y'all know I'm from New York. Yo, yeah. The best city in the world, you are. New York City. The Bronx in the building. Brooklyn in the building. Queens in the building. Staten Island in the building. Manhattan in the building.
You had everyone around you, Keyz out in this screen. You had a bunch of people in the screen. I can't know the answer to this. Does this get old to you? Do you pinch yourself that you're on stage with some of the greatest to ever do it?
Hell no. I just told you, I don't even know how I'm here. Like, it's like sometimes you just gotta glaze. Like, I feel like.
I don't think these old folks know what glaze mean. You heard?
It's just like y'all got like a nice like aura to y'all. Like damn, like I feel amazing. I'm just glad to be here. Like I'm really in the barbershop with the goats right now, y'all. Like I'm glazing. I don't care though. I don't care. Look, huh? Yeah, we on the street. Wait, hold on. Where my cameraman at? Yeah, we on the street. Yo, chat right there. Yup.
That man always streaming.
I was there, he was there. It was chaotic, whatever. And this swarm came and it almost felt unsafe. Like, what the hell's going on? Like, Kai's here. All right, let's let you know the level of just. How do you realize, when did you realize, Kai, that it wasn't just you in front of your camera or computer screen talking to Fred? When did you realize you had a real impact and it was a much bigger thing?
To be honest, a riot happened like 3 years ago, 2023, downtown. So let me get into it, try to do a giveaway. I thought 100 people was gonna show up, ended up being 10,000. It was crazy, like, that's when I knew, like, damn, like, I gotta start taking things more serious, I gotta influence, I gotta start being careful with the things I do. So, and I'm just glad to build the relationship that I got with my chat because, like, without them, like, I'm nothing for real, like, so, like, they know everything about me. We have these memories that I go through. This is gonna be a core memory right here, and I'm just grateful. I'm grateful. God is good.
All the time.
I'm grateful.
You had, I'm sorry, I was saying that's in that perspective too, all of us, because the story would be sort of feel like the same way. Like, I'm sure Bob was this I am too, but even though I'm almost 50 years old, I still remember the first moment where it felt big to me too. And I think that perspective, all of us keep you so grounded, like you meet people, and I think for me now, when I meet all these young NFL players, one thing I always try to help them and be the best they can be, because when I was a young player, all those older guys, they try to help me be the best I can be. Right? So much of life is when you achieve what you want to achieve and how you know other people.
I'm trying to figure out what they're saying. It's kind of hard to hear, low key. I ain't gonna cap.
What he's doing and the impact he has, well, he's impacted the world in a great way too. So life continues to change and evolve, and you learn from the people that are older from you, and eventually you start learning from the people younger than you too. Which is an amazing part is to see the journey they're on, how they're doing, and
continue to inspire.
Nigga said, what the fuck they saying? Yo, the comment section is crazy.
You're following all the people you got that follow you every day. My son is a big time man.
Ooh, glaze me. Yes, Tom. Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Tom, one quick question before I come to you with me. How much Magic fans been treating after the 10 years? How does it feel to be able to have any signs? See what I look to you? And he was like, I know you like beating the games, that's some background over there. You beating the big games, so, you know, it's okay. I'm going to be a lot of fun this year, but you guys keep talking on your shit. One thing I had an up-close seat is to, you know, over the years, LeBron's off-season record, how seriously he takes it, and how he's always challenged himself to be a greater, do new things, incorporate new things. You've had someone that lives somewhere, non-traditional, somewhere that hit the net recently. Talk to us about what you've been up to this off-season.
A lot. I've been around the world. I was just in China today for 2 weeks. Practicing with the moms, trying to put my body into the fish that I haven't done before.
Well, you can't just casually drop, practice like the monks. Talk to us about what
Yeah, like.
Are you allowed to talk about it? Were you allowed to talk about it? Of course I am. It was a great experience. You know, my goal going there was putting my body into things I used to do, you know, and allowing it to widen my range of movement, the strength. And
Bro, I don't even understand what the fuck that nigga talking about with my mother. Yeah, LeBron. No disrespect. Matter of fact, take it however you want it. Facts.
Host a Lombardi Trophy or the Larry O'Brien Trophy. That is the goal. But the off seasons where you get an opportunity to actually do more, like looking at yourself in the mirror and seeing ways that you can do better. Your teammates ain't with you that much in the off season. You will be with them at some points throughout the off season, and you guys running around, working on timing, or you guys getting to the gym, you guys are working on things. But most of the time, obviously it's been with family, but also for yourself. Like you have to design yourself to how I am going to be great. Put yourself in the most simulated moments possible. So when those moments come during the season, postseason, games that's big games, 3 and 4 nights. These guys play on a Sunday and then have to play again on a Thursday. That type of shit that you have to be able to prepare yourself in the off season for those moments.
I think it's so interesting for a long time. I ended up playing 23 seasons, but when I was in college too, I was different than LeBron. I think LeBron in a lot of ways had a lot tougher path, for me, because there was always such high expectations for you all the time. Since high school, and I always admired that he held himself to such a high standard, because the standard was already so high. There was a lot of times in my career people didn't expect much of me, so I had to kind of fight a different way. And what I realized for me was I had that off season. For me, I made it almost feel like it was when I was at Michigan, for example. I'm in the off season. I made it feel like I was playing Ohio State. I really did. I had to train that way. And then when I got to the pros, in the off season, I would go through workouts with my receivers, and we made sure the ball.
Mad goats in the building. A lot of goats in the building.
To Randy or Julian or Wes or Gronk or whoever it was. If the ball hit the ground, we had a problem. And there was almost a level of intensity, because the only way to deal with the stress in the moment, I can imagine, being at the free throw line, make 2 free throws to win the game and send it to overtime. And for a quarterback, it's always like that 2-minute drill. So you practice that 2-minute drill like it really meant something, because you didn't want to wait for that big moment to deal with the emotions of the big moment. I always felt like I needed to deal with those emotions all the time. I needed every moment a big moment. So during the season, it was super important to practice hard and practice well, because I needed all those guys that I got in the huddle with to deal with, man, this is big, Cody's gonna yell at me, this is gonna happen. I needed them, to push him. Also, like LeBron said, being uncomfortable with, that uncomfortable with the uncomfortable. I had to make people feel uncomfortable. I had to make myself feel uncomfortable. You don't want to have to wait to the fourth quarter of the Super Bowl to to be uncomfortable. That's the moment you need to be comfortable. So if you can put yourself in that moment, like, kind of in a way, predating that, then you gave yourself a huge advantage. I think when I got in those big moments, I felt comfortable because all season long it was always about when we get there, we can't fail.
All right, this is my rainbow helmet.
Celebrity basketball. What's your preparation been for your celebrity?
So you gotta be Drewski. I ain't too hard.
Before the big basketball game, I get in that gym, my boy Chris Brickley, I put some shots. Chris, I make sure, I get my rest, because I try to make sure if I have a game the next day, my check not gonna get no sleep the day before. Check, I'm already can't sleep. I gotta stay focused. I gotta get my rest in, I gotta put my shots up. And all the time, like, I get comparison so much. Like, Kai, you feel like, oh, you feel like Curry, you feel like,
Joey? Nope, not dealing with that. Fuck you talking about? I don't want to hear none of that advertising shit. Kiss my ass.
I know it's like, before I'm in that tunnel, and I see supporters out there, I gotta stay focused. I can't let it get by me. You know what I'm saying? I can't. But, if my...
These niggas can't take this nigga seriously for shit. I don't know why. It's probably... it's probably because of the type of person he is, the type of content he be making and shit.
Remember that sideline? I'm talking 40. If I know that sideline, I'm talking 40, so. But that's how you gotta make sure you stay focused and stay locked in.
Kai, one of the things I love about you already is I know you're funny, you have fun, but you take shit serious. When we were together, you were talking about your university, the Streamer University. So where did that feeling of responsibility and helping others, making sure you look at the people, where did that come from? And what made you develop the university? Tell us about it.
So I got inspired to Streamer University by watching Harry Potter, and I was like, man, this would be cool to do with real life. And I looked at it in a deeper moment and said, damn, I'm at the point where it's kind of like, where the platform I stream on, it's like I'm my own platform itself. So I can help somebody that's in the same lane as me that might be smaller and give them a chance to shine light. Because I feel like there's a lot of talented content creators that, everybody who ain't here that do content, that know how hard streaming really is. But I feel like the talent sometimes, like, if it's in front of the right people, it's gonna go crazy. And Streamer University was a time to bring big creators and small creators, put them in the same world, in a college simulation, and get them to like learn different things on how to stream better or how to budget their money and do smarter things while they're trying to become the best creator that they are. And what made me happy is helping them. Like, I'm at the point where I'm like, just helping somebody else out feels good. It feels great. So it's like, why not? And I just love how that concept did work out and it did do good. So.
Hey Kai, I don't know if you realize you actually do have something in common with LeBron. You're both sending people to the University of Akron to get an education, as you are in your LRMR Foundation.
Yeah.
You are the
It's funny that you say that because I'm working stop by that school. I gotta go visit. I wanna go like stop by that school and say what's up.
Always welcome, always welcome.
For sure.
Victor, in the NBA, have you found other players, older players, being very helpful to you as you taking this journey to becoming an NBA player?
Yeah, more and more. Last time I saw Braun, I told him I had some questions with him. I have a note on my phone, with questions I need to ask you guys. KD, Braun. I had the chance to talk to Jokic for like 45 minutes at All-Star, so I don't take notes. Like when I post something, I don't forget it, and it's super precious to share.
You have any questions for Kai? Is Kai on that list?
Yeah.
I didn't know what Jokic did about the advice he gave you. Because everything he's on, like, really? I'm about to be different. Let me see that notebook.
I want to see that. Exactly. Tom, you still get calls from quarterbacks in the league now, you still have fun?
Yeah, all the time. Coaches, owners, general managers, quarterbacks, receivers. So I feel like I have a great relationship with everybody. And again, it's like, how how do we keep elevating the sport? And you obviously feel that way about basketball, and you're trying to help streamers, and you know, I want to continue to see football get better and better. And I think good thing about being on TV, I get to broadcast the games on Sunday, is like, I get to, you know, I get a great voice when I don't see it being done the right way. You know, and the guy's not playing the right way, and coach is not calling the right things, and it's a fun thing to be able to do, because I think we all want to see everything continue to get better and deliver the product of football, the game's getting better, there's better decision making, and guys playing longer, less injuries, and I just think if you can do that, it'll continue to get better and better.
I love that. Tom, any advice you could give, you know, to a young man at the beginning of his journey, right? You having maybe the most successful career we've ever seen in football and sports. Any advice that you wish someone had given you at this stage of your career for Victor?
I feel like I'm, you know, pretty bad at like advice, because everyone's gonna find their own path, and in the end, I did what I felt was right for me. But my journey was different. I had to take some different paths. Like how I took care of my body was a lot different than how other guys had to take care of their body. Basketball is a totally different thing than football. You know, like I had, you know, mad.
Those chairs look uncomfortable.
I'm a lot thinner now because I used to take
a week.
hits. So like I had to actually get big for like the pounding of football, because I had Donald chasing me. I was like, run away from me.
Hey yo. Can we be adults?
I thought you said big. I thought you said big. I'm like, no, I got to hit. There you go.
Let me ask you this, I'm going to make an example up. Any advice for someone that maybe he's contemplating retirement, that's played, let's say, like 22 seasons in the sport, hypothetical, say, like, any advice for someone that may be in that space?
No, I could imagine, because, you know, look, I went through in many ways what he's gone through, and I think the challenge probably is less physical for him than it is probably mental and emotional. And he's got a lot of other things tearing at him, and there's business things with his children, and now that Bronny's playing, and you know, Bryce is getting older, and he wants to be there for his family, and there's a lot of family demands. I think the challenge about getting older as an athlete is like, you know, for all of us, everyone here is working, you know, and your work is really important, so other parts of your life too. And then you have to make a choice as an athlete, because you don't get to determine when the game's on when you're a player. You got to show up and play when they tell you to play. So you miss weddings, you miss birthdays, you miss Christmases, you miss Thanksgivings, and there gets a point where you're like, okay, I just don't want to give that up. You want to have a little bit more flexibility in your life, and I think that's what weighs on you a little bit. But there's nobody in my mind that's navigated it as good as what LeBron has.
You know,
What he's done in basketball at this age, with all the pressure and intensity that's been on him in Olympics, and you know, the different teams that he's been on, and he's always done things the right way. He's always risen above all the noise and the BS and continued to deliver. So you're witnessing the greatest ever, and I hope you guys all appreciate that.
you know what?
Please.
You know what? I'm gonna just say it. Bro, you can't retire again. You can't retire. I can't imagine, like, from my perspective, like, I'm 23, bro. Like, I've been you've been here the whole time, so like, it literally is crazy. Literally weird.
He said, you've been here the whole time.
It just feel weird.
Well, same for Victor as well.
He was drafted before I was born.
LeBron was drafted at 12 years old, right? Wow.
So, Kai, how many more years we gotta play? For you. Because it's up to you, really.
Like, 10 more? 10 more? Is 10 more enough for you guys?
I'm jacking that. 10 more seasons. Damn, nigga.
Please stretch it out, bro, for 10 more. We're out here. Thank you, guys.
This is amazing. This is amazing. That nigga had to come down to that nigga's size to hug that nigga. That boy got them things on his feet. If you know, you know. He got them things on his feet. If you know, you know.
It's like stuck under.
Bro, you out there? Yeah. All right, bro. All right, gang. I'll hit you. I'll take a number down.
Yeah, for sure. I got some shit I want to do on both ways.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. Hold on now. Back up. Yeah, make sure. Yeah, make sure that motherfucker.
Chill.
Hold on now. Back up.
Back the fuck up, nigga.
Yeah, make sure that motherfucker.
I'm gonna call my shit right now.
The glaze is crazy. Nigga said I got LeBron James number, nigga. Fuck you talk about, nigga.
My brother right here, my nephew.
Nice to meet you, bro. What up? What up? Yeah, oh yeah. For sure. I can help you. Come on.
Man, smile, man.
Smile, man. Stop playing with me.
Yes, sir.
Hey, bro. I'm into you. What's up?
Hey, T, my dog.
Hey, T, my dog. Yo, T, my dog.
I'm into you. What's up?
Hey, T, my dog.
T, my dog. Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, nephew, what's going on? Nephew. Turn around. Nigga, oh, fuck. Can I get a picture with you? Chris next motherfucking door, nigga. Oh my god. Yo, I got Braun number.
Wrong number. I didn't even meet Braun yet, bro.
Bro, you came late.
Oh, no, I didn't. I was here the whole time, bro.
Wait.
Nigga not about to call that nigga.
Wait, hold on. Yo, Ty. I got Braun number. Hold on, watch out. Chill. Hold on, chill. Yo, chat.
You did it.
He just confirmed an official stream, nigga.
You did it!
Yeah! Run that back. I'm bad happy for them niggas.
Chat.
You did it.
You did it.
He just confirmed
You did
an
it.
official stream, nigga.
You did it!
Yo, no, cause I keep my. Okay, hey, get the. I got LeBron number, nigga. We going to the crib, man. What?
I got a picture with LeBron.
Oh my gosh.
He said,
Wow. He said, hey, Tom, my dog.
and then tell him that he said, I can kill you now. He said, I'm gonna kill you.
Chat.
W's, man.
Chat.
None but W's.
Chat.
Chat.
Do that add on? 100%. Add on? I got plus super boots right now.
Yo, what is going on, bro?
My fucking shoulder hurt.
Yo, what is going on?
He got that motherfucker on.
Yo, what is going on, though, gang?
Crazy, bro.
We done made it this far, nigga.
Come on now.
That's really any means possible.
Cap though. No cap.
That's a good team.
No cap.
Hey, man. You made it this far, and it's only more to make it. You know what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. Excuse me. But at the end of the day, you know the vibes. It's only up. You gotta keep going up. Ain't no stopping. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Just like these videos. Ain't no stopping. I'm gonna keep dropping. You know what I'm saying? W video. You know what I'm saying? Kai, me, and LeBron James is one of the most monumental things in his whole life. You understand what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm happy for him. I'm definitely happy for Tylil. That's really who I'm really happy for. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I hope y'all understand. I know y'all understand that. But anyways, W video, W Kai, good mans, W mans. You know what I'm saying? W LeBron, you already know that. I ain't really need to say that. And yeah, another video. We out of here.